Hello, what's up you guys? If you're new to the channel, my name's Justin from Up North Motorsports. So today I'm bringing you another C10 video. It's the Barnyard LS swap, trying to do it as cheap as possible. So I already got the LS with the Transdap kit installed in it and everything, painted up. And I got a 4L60 that's currently being rebuilt, and then I got the wiring harness already done. So I want to make it the total cost less than $2,000. I got some things already in the shopping cart. Haven't bought yet, but currently I'm trying to make it as cheap as possible by prepping the truck with everything. Alrighty, so I'll show you what I got done so far this weekend and I guess this week. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoy. Bye. Alright guys, so I got the fuel cell figured out. So when I was looking up the pickup kind of thing, I found out from LMC this is actually for a 49 Chev. The guy had in a 59 Ford, so alright, so there's how she's going to sit. Obviously, you still got to do the wiring and the fuel pump, but there you go. On the back bumper, you can't even see it, except for a little bit. And then up top, so right there's the filler. There's the old filler hole, so it's off to the side a little bit. But you just turn that thing. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I still gotta bolt it down and stuff like that, so there we go. Maybe I'll do like a plate or something. It does stick up a little bit, but not much over the edge. I think it's it flush and then fill that thing in there. Okay, and onto the rad. So that rad almost fits in. It needs a little bit of modifications to fit the 2000 rad in there. Alright, here you go. Okay, so the rad from the 2000 trucks pretty much lines up. What I did was cut off the bottom little supports for the 2000 truck, and then pulled out the old 68 trucks, moved them slightly over a little bit, and it works perfectly kind of thing. The top bolts almost line up. They had to move like a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right kind of thing. So my idea is just to drill out these holes a little bit bigger, just so it has a little wiggle room, and then that should be enough to fit the rad in. And then I just gotta cut off these supports. There we go. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Obviously I gotta drill those in as well to the new spots. I'll mark them with a marker once I find one. Alrighty, there we go. Fits in pretty nice. Nice and fit. Just gotta get rid of these things. And then I might just tack in those bottom little supports or bolt them up. Not too sure yet, but it's pretty nice. Might have to move it, cut it a little bit so I can move them forward just a little bit so it sits more level. Yeah, the bigger holes seem to line up perfectly with the old holes. I lost the old bolts, so I did have to tap new holes in there, but that's not going anywhere. Pretty tight. Alrighty, and the last thing I need to do is just find a tank for it because it doesn't feel like the old one did. I don't have any 2000 trucks here, but I do have 88 98 parts trucks, so I'm going to take a look, see if any of them have a tank. I'll probably mount it right about there. There we go. Yeah, of course it needs a wash, but it looks pretty good in there. Okay, so I got the 8898. It's got the filler thing. Diameter for the tubes still the same size. Pretty much a little bit wider, which will still work. And it's got the transmission cooler for the oil. There we go. And still gotta cut out those. Blowtorch them. There's one rivet left on each side, so. Okay, so because I'm doing the swap as cheap as possible, I'm not going to be buying a floor shifter, just because it's like 300 some bucks Canadian. I'm going to be swapping out the 3 on the tree one for this automatic one that I found just lying around. So yeah, just going to paint her up and then take out the old one. You can buy a shift kit, linkage, whatever from Low Car for like 60 bucks, so that's what I'm going to do here. Alrighty. Okay, so it's like plus 40 right now, so it's probably dry already because it is hot out. Kept the door open, so hopefully it's cool in there when I go to take out the old one, but I think I'll start on this end of things just because it's so hot. There we go. Okay, so I took out the seat just so I got a little bit more room. Got the gauge cluster out. Got pretty much the steering wheel ready to come out. I figured while I'm in there too, I might as well take out this pedal assembly so I can take off the clutch because it looks like it's kind of welded on there or rusted on there. I'll try to zoom in. Okay, and then in order for me to take out the steering column, I gotta do those bolts right there. It looks like I gotta take off the brake booster as well, so that's what I'll do right here. I'll cap those off. It is hot out. I am sweating bullets. Okay, so I got the old column out in the shaft. Had to take the shaft out to get it out. To get the column out, I also had to take off the brake booster and all that jazz. I probably have to take that off anyways, so I can take off the pedal assembly and stuff like that. But I think this one has a different shaft length. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it goes continuous all the way in there. Versus the automatic one. It's supposed to come off there, but it's so rusted. I remember it's like 53 years old that just wouldn't come, but the automatic one looks like it's a little bit different. I'm not too sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just winging it here, so yeah, looks a little bit different. And I also noticed that, I don't know if it was sheared or not, right there. But hopefully it still would work for the automatic shifter. There, it's a little bit sheared. I don't know how much those cost to get that part. Yeah, it's hot out. It's a lot of work, but okay. So now I'm just going to try to take out that pedal assembly so we can get the clutch off. Maybe look at some other options for pedal assembly. See if I can rig something up for like an 88, 98 truck to fit in there. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. Okay, so that was probably the easiest thing to come out. It's pretty straightforward. Should be able to take off that and just pound it through. Now I can find one from an automatic one. Hopefully I got one here. It's looking pretty bare in there now. Okay, so just walking out with my dad's 67 here. 68. Big window. This is just the cab of it. He's doing a 4x4 swap on a square body later, but he does have the automatic. Okay, this looks pretty straightforward. Just one pedal. Looks like all he did was take out the automatic from there. I could probably do the same. Oh, he's already got most of it off except for that big bolt. Okay, maybe I'll just take his. Less work for me. He's doing something a little bit different with his, so. Okay, so I ended up just pounding out the clutch pedal. Seemed pretty similar to the automatic one. Just going to paint her up a little bit, give her a fresh coat of black, just Rust-Oleum paint, and install it back in. Yeah, and just like that, the paint dried pretty fast, so I got it installed. And there we go, got one pedal. And here's the tour story. And then on that note, it's time to end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any suggestions what I can do with this column shift, leave some comments. Like I said, it's kind of broken right there, and then it's got a different shaft for what I think from that one. There we go. Like I said previously, not a mechanic, but just winging it. Alrighty, you guys have yourself a good day. Bye.